I could never be that American boy, I thought. Jerseys and tornado cameras, salsa and chip nights, sitting and staring at that perfect guy who skateboarded and kissed girls in the end. Some teenager who loved his Walkman and the color red more than anything. A guy who could drive, and his voice cracks. He cries and loves his family when he gets back. Super macho man who jumps out of crashing helicopters and kills the monster. A man with a gun, and he just keeps firing and firing and firing. But that gun never does anything. The bullets and the powder come spewing out and out and out. He starts screaming and yelling for that thing to die inside of him. That rage and that thirst for vengeance, that thing with green blood and growing eyes. He learns that you can't kill that thing with a gun. What am I supposed to believe here? My chest swells to think of a boy like that, to own clothes like that, to have my shirt drop and fit my shoulders like that. But all I see is an American girl whose only role is to be that boy's crush. That's the formula. Pencil skirts and long sleeve blouses, voluminous hair and headbands, causing trouble at the parade, making out in the back of the taxi and pulling a guy out from the bottom of the pool. I try not to get hung up when they dress in suits for comedic reasons, when they put on funny mustaches and disguises, standing out in the desert with men's sunglasses and my uncle's cowboy hat. My grandma's movie collection. I've seen the one where those two ladies kiss. I wonder why those boys look at each other like that on film that grossed billions. It's like they love each other. It's how I've seen boys and girls look at me in school, that glimmer in their eyes, and I feel my heart tug. I am no American boy. The interesting, spectacular, funny, and enigmatic, straight out of VHS tapes boy. I've seen the boys paint a fingernail or two black. I cut my hair short to steal more of those looks, to feel like that perfect movie American boy. I gave away my skinny jeans and I masqueraded around as those protagonists, taking my dad's cologne to try out. Medium shirts became large, stood taller at family gatherings, took my uncle's compliments about my height and how many logs I helped look into the trailer. I never seen work gloves look that good on my hands before. My jeans covered in mud stains and sawdust, steel-toed boots that felt heavy and sturdy. How I smelled like the fire in the mesa, black charred fingertips and straight pants. I look at those movies I've watched a million times over, taking how suit jackets fall over those star-studded American actresses' shoulders. Hell, they're wearing heels with it, and I still admire it. I've seen the girls on film go from wearing skirts and ballet flats to wearing heavier and baggier jeans on album covers. Their shoulders are slopes, and I can't see their curves. They spit and speak like men. They rap and they curse. I never knew my parents listened to that kind of music. I've stopped seeing those pretty girls and boys at school. Sometimes I wish I still saw them, but I know they're happier now. Have they seen those movies too? Felt something when they discovered what I did, when I realized what I did, when I realized I kept those movies on my shelf for so long because each contained a piece of me. Smudged eyeliner and playful gender expression, curious glances and nighttime epiphanies, hallway crushes and cinematic explosions, Converse, tapered jeans and big hair, character arcs and action, bloody action, teenage rebellion and rebellion, screaming and staying up past bedtime, spearing that monster in the heart by looking at it in the eye, killer soundtracks and girly late night phone calls when everybody gets into high trouble at school and both the boys and the girls are laughing and laughing. when we all forget that barrier that's between us, when we've had our character arcs and funny shenanigans, after we've cried and let our parents kiss us, when the movies end and go to commercials.